Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our breast cancer awareness event. It is October. I'm here with Carla Hester, Jan Davis, and we are really excited to be with you tonight. We're honored to be with you tonight. We look forward to this evening. We have some great things in store as far as just sharing about awareness with breast cancer, also products and things that you can use while going through treatment. This is just a fun night and a lot of heart. We look forward to all that's in store, and we want you to stick with us throughout the presentation because we're going to be dropping a hashtag and doing some live giveaways and announcing those winners at the end of this call. So if you're there with us, start dropping some comments. Tell us where you're tuning in from. Tell us your name. If you are a cancer patient currently or undergoing any kind of chemo treatment for any reason, we want to know who you are. Just drop your name. Tell us hello. Tell us where you're from. So, and Jan, what I love about what we have here tonight is we have real stories. All of us have been touched in some way by a close family member or a loved one or a friend that has fought the battles of cancer. Some are survivors, and some are survivors that have gone on to a better place and have fought a good fight. And so, again, we look forward to some of these great things that we're going to be sharing with you tonight. All right, so let's get started. Let's dive right in. Here we go. So welcome. This is our event, and I wanted to first bring up Carla to share with us just some of the facts around breast cancer this is Carla and this is you and your mom. So
yes, my sweet mama.
Carla.
Sweet. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. This night means so much to me, and I swore I wasn't going to cry, but I don't know, I might. That my eyes are already kind of filling with salt water. But anyway, this month is all about awareness, and what I think is so key about Breast Cancer Awareness Month is that we don't make it about the disease. We make it about being aware of the disease. The statistics that we have are, that whenever I started looking, I was just mind blown that every 2 minutes a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer. I think that's the first statistic I read whenever I started researching for this event. And that's just insane. So, that's how aware we need to be. That's how this disease is it can affect everybody. And every one of us has been affected in one way or the other, whether it was a friend of a friend, a parent, a grandparent, anything. We've all been affected by this disease. And women that get regularly screened for breast cancer have a 47% lower risk of dying from the disease, which I got my first mammogram in June. And hooray, because I didn't have to.
Welcome.
Yes, I didn't have to before because my mom's cancer was not a hereditary type or genetic type of cancer. So I did, and of course I got scared. I had to come back, which is completely normal. And everything is fine, but at least now I know and I don't have to worry about it. So I think that's the biggest thing is awareness and getting your mammogram, and that's all key because the sooner it's found out, the better off you are as a patient.
And how often do we as women put ourselves on the back burner to take care of everyone else? We've got to carve time out to take care of this one part of us so that we can be the caretakers that we are.
Definitely, yes.
I think it's interesting here. Breast cancer is the leading cause of cancer death in women among ages of 20 to 39. So it is important to even do those self-exams. And mammograms aren't that bad either, but do those self-exams.
Really?
The second one wasn't great because they got every
but I don't want to scare people.
The first one.
I don't want to scare people from getting the screening, but if you're experiencing any kind of just even slight, do the self-exams. If you're experiencing any kind of slight change, you're supposed to do that once a
Kelly,
month.
I just need to add this real quick. Okay. Please do not let insurance or lack of insurance keep you from getting your mammogram. There are monies out there. There are grants that will help you. So please jump that hurdle and make sure you take care of yourself because it can be taken care of for you.
Yes, absolutely. 1 in 8 women in the U.S. will be diagnosed with breast cancer in our lifetime. In 2020, there were more than 7 million people in the world living with breast cancer. So, but the good news is that it's, many people survive it and go on to be survivors. And
Kelly, what was that statistic that we had about how many people are surviving, how many survivors we have? Because I think that's so important. Because no, we don't have a cure for breast cancer yet, which is insane. But we have ways that we can help people to live with the disease and live with metastatic. I mean, my mom was supposed to die in 6 weeks and she lived for 5.5 years. I mean,
wow.
The strides that we have made in cancer research and breast cancer research is like this and people like
I wanted to go ahead and mention, I just wanted to put this up now as we're talking about some of these statistics. Just our hashtag tonight, we're going to give it away now, is awareness. And we ask that you drop your first and last name, only enter it once in the comments, and we're going to put your name in the drawing. We plan to give away 9 $20 RF cards. Because you know what? We have products that help people. And if you know that you've got something that's going to help somebody that's going through something like this, you absolutely want to help them get their hands on it, right?
Right.
And I can't wait to share some of these stories with you and these testimonials that we have. So I want to introduce us now to our doctors because they also, what happened to us here? Okay, here we go. Our doctors here, I want to introduce to the doctors because they also have a heart for people with skin, and they, they're medical doctors, they're practicing medical doctors and dermatologists. They're Stanford trained dermatologists, creators of Proactiv. They built our global brand, Rodan & Fields. We're also the #1 skincare brand in North America and in 3 countries, US, Australia, and Canada. And we're in Japan. We expanded in Japan last year during the pandemic. And what is so unique about these women, they still practice today, and they really they see people come in with the skin irritations that have gone through treatment and all different skin types. And their vision, their desire is to give everyone access to dermatological inspired skincare that will really help them to not only boost their confidence, but, to help people with some of the problems they have. And our skin is our biggest organ, so we've got to take care of it. Just like our health, we need to be in a routine with our skin. It's very, very important over time that you're taking care of your skin regularly. So what makes us unique is that we're a multi-med therapy. We have the right ingredients, they're in the right formula and the right order. That's what really sets us apart. It's the multi-medicines. They layer upon each other. You can't skip those steps. So I want to, and here's what we're known for. We've got, #1 lash boost serum. We're going to talk about how that helps cancer people that have undergone treatment and have lost lashes and brows. We're #1 in anti-aging. We're the #1 premium acne and overall skincare brand. So I want to introduce you here to my mama. That's my sweet mama. She is an NMO treatment patient. She does receive regular chemotherapy for autoimmune disease, and it is ongoing. It's been a battle that she's fought now for, over 20 years.
Wow.
And they continue to find science and research of how chemo helps these patients. But one of the things that she has told me is chemotherapy works by destroying the skin cells. You can see in her quote here, which includes, not only destroys your cells, but also your skin cells, which can cause dry, rough, scaly, itchy skin and causes us to lose our essential oils and moisture. So staying consistent with adding that moisture. These are her top 3 products. She's like, I love the lip serum. So this is for any of our friends or any of you that are out there right now that may be going through a treatment. The lip renewing serum really helps with the dry lips, the cracked lips. The body hydration is so key in bringing hydration and moisture back into the skin, and the intensive night renewing serum. So, Jan, I wanted to just let you share here because I know you really have a heart on these products. Why they're
Jan, you look amazing.
Girl, look at that! Look at that before and after. I'm scared.
Your 11s, and now they ain't 11.
I know. And how long did I deny you, Kelly? 2 years before I said I would get in using this.
I know. Well,
But this is very dear to me because I lost my mom about 23 years ago. And so when we as a team decided to have this presentation tonight, I wanted to be able to add why. What are the ingredients and why do they work? So I reached out to one of our local oncologists thinking we could just go have coffee and she's going to give me a list of everything we can use. And she emailed me back and said, disclaimer, always talk to your physician first because
Absolutely.
everyone is different. Every chemo is different. And with that being said, she said, follow what your doctor says, but once you're through with treatment, you can then take care of your skin like you normally would. So hence our products, we've got some really good things. Going back to Kelly's mom with Redefine, our creamy moisturizer, whoops, there's a camera. Creamy moisturizer is going to be something that is very good for you because Kelly stole part of my notes, and it's as chemo is bullying its way, what it needs to do, it's tearing up your skin. It's causing it to break down. It's losing collagen and the elastin, dry, skin tone color, all of that stuff, and in order to do what it needs to do. So what we've got, what we're really focusing on tonight is serums. And we've got several different serums that are going to help you. And I don't know if you knew this or not. Serums are intended to work down deep, the deep layers of your skin. So when you put the serum on, you need to wait about 45 seconds, let it dry. You're going to see a difference, but let that serum work. It's going to go down deep and then come back and lock it in with the moisturizer. And that's going to be more of the topical. It's going to sink in, but it's also going to do what it needs to do. With, and I don't have one here with me, but the Soothe regimen that we have, I was looking into that. If your skin is irritated or it hurts and it's rough and dry, our Soothe mask, okay, y'all ready? Colloidal oatmeal. Ooh, that's a big word. Do y'all remember mumps or anything? And you always wanted to use Aveeno. Vino, mommy, Vino, because of the oatmeal. The oatmeal helps neutralize that and helps soothe it. So our Soothe regimen has the oatmeal in it, and that's going to help that element as well.
I'll just go ahead. I'll just say one thing. When my mom went through radiation, they were so adamant about not using Senna things or things with a lot of different ingredients in them. And so after she was finished, which she didn't have a terribly high amount of radiation sessions, but I used Soothe 2 and 3 on her hip bone where she had her radiation to ensure that her skin would not get irritated, and it never got irritated one time.
Really? Okay, that's
got a little bit red. I would put just some of the Soothe Step 3 on it.
Yeah.
It really was incredible.
Yeah. Another very important ingredient that we have in several of our products is glycerin. And what glycerin does is that it's going to attract moisture and lock it in, which is going to help keep your skin moist. A lot of times we think water is going to dehydrate us and it's going to dry you out. But I'm not contradicting myself. Glycerin is actually going to bring the water in to help keep your skin hydrated, looking good and healthy. And some of the products that we have with the glycerin, I'm losing my.
And I'm going to go back to some of the PowerPoint here to kind of show some of these products.
Okay. Right.
So here we have. Look,
okay, go ahead.
Here's all our hydration products you talked about. These do contain the glycerin. And I mean, I don't know if you can see this before and after with Kelly Smith here. Now, she was actually going to be on tonight. It is a little under the weather, so our thoughts are with you, Kelly, tonight. Hope you're doing well. But one of the things she's battled with is skin cancer, okay? And you can tell here that she's used this Bright Eye Complex up under her eyes, the multifunction eye cream, and this active hydration has been really a life-saving product for her, is what she would tell you. So here is a great example of hydration restoration is what I like to call it. And, one thing that Kelly is big on, and I know she's not here, and Carla, if you want to kind of jump in here.
Because I'm not big on it.
I know you were talking all about hydration. So you're welcome. If I missed something key that you were going to share.
Oh, well, I mean, no, I was going to piggyback on Jan talking about the glycerin with the active hydration serum and how I want it, like, that has been one of my favorite products since the beginning, like going 4 years ago. because it actually pulls moisture out of the air, which is what
Crazy.
anti-frizz stuff does for hair, which I'm a hairdresser, just so you know.
That's
It actually pulls moisture from the air and intensifies it by 200%. And it's exactly what your skin needs. It doesn't matter whether you're oily, whether you're dry, whether you're combination, it doesn't matter. It's going to give you exactly what your skin needs. So that's one thing I love about Active Hydration Serum. And I'm sure that was in your notes, Jan, that Kelly stole from you. But
no, I'm glad you did that. And with that being said, and I think everybody knows we've just released a new product, our Total RF Serum. Well, our doctors have decided to kind of sidestep, I'm following the camera, with a holistic view this time. They've included sandalwood along with some other ingredients that words I can't pronounce. But sandalwood helps nourish the skin. And if you'll excuse me, I'm going to read my note. It improves elasticity and it evens out the skin tone. So earlier when I was talking about how chemo can change all of that, we've got something that's going to help you. I can't stay with the camera. We've got something that's going to help you, and it smells wonderful and it feels good, and you know that it's working to your advantage.
Yes, and to just tag on that, you know, I mentioned my mom at the beginning. She actually had her chemo treatment this past week, and she's like, Kelly, that new product, I'm telling you that I'm not going to be able to run out of it. Like, I don't know how. It's got to stay in my budget, and it is amazing. She's like, it's now going to be a staple in my. I have to have it. I have to use it daily because it's really. She said I immediately feel the results. I'm seeing the results after using it now for several weeks. So I mean, I think the key is just helping people when they've got this dryness and in the struggle, right? And that's why we're here.
And I see that thing in your hand, and that is the number one lifesaver.
Well, and it goes hand in hand. We talked earlier about serums, how they are good for us. I researched a lot online as well as talking to the oncologist, and they've all said serums are okay to use. Well, this is our Lash Boost. Walking through that journey of chemo and what it does to us physically, appearance-wise, we need something to boost our self-confidence, to make us feel better about ourselves. Mm-hmm. This Lash Boost, Carla, it's got some crazy lashes.
I know it.
No, people were like, your lashes were crazy before. And now
I know yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to show that. I'm going to
have a brow boost.
I want to hit on this just real quick, sun protection, because I do think it's so important. We talk about for prevention, and then I'm going to show that before and after of Carla's, because y'all are going to think it's.
Stay tuned.
This is just for anyone.
They may fall out of their chair.
I know.
But yeah, so I'm obviously fair, and so anytime I go out in the sun, I need sunscreen. Well, when I was younger, obviously I didn't know that, and I have gone over the years and messed up my skin like crazy. When I was younger, I played softball in the sun. I mean, even though I put on sunscreen, I didn't do it enough. And so our friend Kelly, who couldn't be here tonight, has endured skin cancer and is very adamant about having sunscreen on. And everybody used to have the joke of, Carla, get in the shade, And we always have a bet on, because I'm fair skinned with pink undertones. And so I get red when I get hot or whatever. So we always have like a bet when we go to the beach about who the first person's going to be to ask me if I have sunscreen on or not. And I'm like, I do have it on. I'm obviously, I know. But so we have several products that will suit any skin type. And that's the important thing, is that Rodan & Fields does not just target one skin type. We can cover all skin types, all ages, all anything. We can definitely top that. So
yes,
what I love is to make sure that you have your sunscreen on your person at all times. Make sure you're using your step 4 of your regimen, because every regimen has a sunscreen in the step 4. Mm-hmm. So just make sure you're leaving the house every day with sunscreen on.
Yes.
It's so important, because I feel like it's getting hotter and the sun's getting closer,
Right.
So
look here. Yes. So that's a key to prevention. And obviously for anyone that's undergoing chemo, you need to protect your skin from the sun also.
Right.
also. So
Oh, yeah,
it goes both ways there. I wanted to just share, let's hear some stories from some survivors. How about this? I was so skeptical about Lash Boost. I knew my friend Diane's lashes were absolutely long and gorgeous and amazing. I didn't think it would work like that on me, especially after chemo. Lash Boost has restored my lashes, plus making them longer and thicker than ever before. This is one product that I say exceeded my expectations. That's from Carol Shadrick. Say those S's. And then Carla's, here's her results. We promised you. Carla, yeah. I mean, clearly, you got the results right there, girl.
It works.
It works.
Beautiful eyes.
And and I will say that's not the only. I've had customers before that have also been going through treatment that wanted Lash Boost to help restore their lashes and their brows. Okay, and their brows. And here's our brow boost. I don't know if y'all can see. Is that in the camera? Okay, yeah. Here's brow. And what I love about this is it's got the same.
They can see it on my brows.
Got the same technology in it that the Lash Boost has. Which is your peptides and biotin and keratin, and it's going to help, darken and actually fill in over time those brows, as well as give you immediate results. So I do love that. So just if you're looking, the eyes are the thing that when people look at you, lashes and under eyes, that's the thing that's usually a sign of health. So my dear friend, whom I'm going to recognize here at the end and just loving memory, she fought the fight hard, and she was young, and she passed just recently. And so but she talked about, Kelly, my eyes were something when I was going through treatment that was hard for me as a woman, because the dark circles were showing that I was ill, that I was fighting this thing, and the dark circles, and then I lost my lashes and brows on top of that. So for her three key products were Lash Boost and brow, and our hydration bright eye serum, which we talked about just a minute ago. So I love that we can help people, even just around the eyes. That's what we see when the eyes are to the soul, right? When you look at people.
Well, and to understand how the ingredients work to help you. It's not just like I got to put something on my face tonight. It's actually doing a good job.
Right. It's not, you're not just covering with a makeup or putting something, it's improving your skin and treating it.
Right.
Yes. So I love this story from Catherine Kimler. And she said, I had breast cancer stage 0 in 2020. I had to have 20 radiation treatments. I used RF Soothe number 2 plus an active body hydration moisturizer. I started using RF the month before treatment, along with an aloe vera. I never had any redness, soreness, itching, discoloration, or discomfort of any kind. Her doctor couldn't believe, and he kept telling her that the redness and irritation was going to happen, I guess from incision marks, maybe. And he then gave her the approval. He couldn't believe the results, and he said, you keep doing what you're doing, because I'm amazed that the irritation and redness hasn't happened from, so she had permission to use the Soothe Sensitive and the body hydration and her aloe vera for healing.
Yes. And that she took it to her doctor to show her.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to always have, that disclaimer, to be sure you're checking with your physician. But we do have these products that can help you.
Right. So some of the products that we've mentioned tonight is the Total RF Serum, the Multifunction Eye Cream, Intensive Renewing Serum. And these are specials going on right now where you can save. And actually that savings, that is not correct. So I should have edited that, but it's more savings than that. And I don't have that right in front of me, but I can definitely find out what that is. I tell you what, Emily, I don't know if you're able to look in the background to find that. Maybe not. Might be too
about 60. Would that be $61?
Yeah, I think it's
something like that. We're talking basic arithmetic.
That's all I care about.
Listen, so they're 15% off plus an additional 10% off of retail, and I think the retail is actually higher than that. So I looked it up back. So anyway, they are on special, and the great news is there's that Total RF Serum that Jan talked about.
Yes.
Okay, Carla, I would love for you to share with us. And Jan, were there any other products that we missed that you definitely, why don't you do a real quick recap for us, if you don't mind? And I want to be sensitive to our time, but real quick recap on products that will help you. So if you're out there, listen up and just kind of go through it real quick with us. And then I'm going to Carla, I would love for you to share a little more on your story too.
We started out talking about Redefined, which is what your mom uses. And this that I'm holding in my hand is the Creamy Moisturizer. The lotion moisturizers we have water in them, and that's not bad. But if you're going through treatment, you need something that's going to be creamy emollient. We have our Active Hydration Serum. It has glycerin in it. It's going to, that one, like Carla was telling us, to help hydrate your skin. Bright Eye, which is what our friend Kelly Coopersmith, who's supposed to be here with us tonight, used on hers in that photo that we showed, the before and after, and it really works on those dark circles and puffiness. And then the queen of all queens, our new serum, Total RF Serum. And this is what has that sandalwood along with a lot of other good ingredients, and it's going to help with your skin tone and texture and fine lines and wrinkles.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so we've covered a lot of great products tonight, and I would encourage you to get with a rep, get with a consultant, and we have this really great solutions tool that you can take that's going to tell you what the doctors recommend, what our dermatologists recommend, Dr. Katie Rodan and Kathy Fields, for your skin type. It's really cool. You can do it right from your phone. You just click on the link. My sweet children there. You click on the link, and it a little selfie. It will assess your skin. You'll put it. It's a quick questionnaire, and it's going to give you what is recommended for you. And then
that's so fun. They brought in that selfie element. I like that.
It's so cool. It's so cool. If you have not taken it and you're just out, I encourage every single person listening, find out how to take that solutions tool, because we need to really reassess our skin, regardless if you're going through treatment. As we age, every 6 months, you've got environmental factors that change your skin. You've got things, all kinds of things that change. Aging changes, things that you're consuming, can change your skin. So you need to reassess it. Sun damage, all those things. So I encourage everybody out there to take that and drop below. Maybe we'll do a drawing special for those that took that. So anyway, okay. So I want to talk real quick as we move on. And oh, hello.
Hey.
Hey, everybody.
Look like a little Christmas tree.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I get for switching out my screens like that. Okay. So are we on track now? I think we are. All right. So let's talk, Carla, about the community aspect and why you joined this business. I know that it has been so key for you over the past few years, and as you went through this with your mom also. So.
Right. So I'm going to try to not talk too long, because when I start talking about my mama, it tends to be long. But so I joined the company in 2017, August of 2017, which was 4 years ago, just recently. My mom was diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer in 2015 in November. In 2016, shortly after, my grandmother got diagnosed with cancer, and my mom and Mama lived together. My Mama, I'm from North Louisiana. My Mama got diagnosed with cancer the following May, and so and after my mama passed away in November of 2016, my mom moved in with us. Yeah, that's right. And so my mom had to move in with us because she couldn't work, and she had gone through chemotherapy. And I just didn't know what I was going to do, honestly. I mean, I didn't know how long she was going to live. Sorry. I didn't know how long she was going to live. I didn't know how sick she was going to get. I mean, that's the thing about breast cancer. There's no handbook. So,
but how sweet y'all were able to spend that time together, Carla. That's what just touches my heart.
It's so great. And I think that, a lot of the reason why we did is due to my enrolling in Rodan Fields. And in 2017, my mom had just moved in with us. We didn't know what, I was working my hiney off. I was an educator for Paul Mitchell. And I had to stop educating, because I'm one of those people that either does it all the way or doesn't do it at all. And so I had to step away from educating for Paul Mitchell. I was still behind the chair, but I needed something else to help me be able to, I thought at the time, just live and just be able to take care of my mom and help with and do the bills and all that. And so we moved into a rent house that was 2 stories that had more of an electricity bill, and it was a bigger house. All the things. So I didn't even know where it was going to come from. My faith was guiding me every step of the way, and I joined in 2017 because I just felt like it was a total God thing. And it was really just my friend telling me, you're going to be amazing at this. You'd be so good at it. You're great at doing hair, and I get to make people feel better every day about themselves. And from that point on, I was able to take care of my mom. I was able to take my mom to Colorado twice to see her grandson play football.
Oh, that's neat.
I was able to take my mom to the beach for the last time. She always wanted to go back to the beach, and I'll never forget on the way there her saying to me, "I really like going places I've never seen before. I've never seen
great.
before."
Oh.
And I'll never forget that because, and I would not have been able to do all of those things without Roden & Fields and without my business and without my customers. And it's not even about just having customers and it's about helping people. And I've been able to help people, and those people have helped me. It's just such a full circle thing. And so and then COVID hit, and I was scared to death. I couldn't work. I still was taking care of my mom. I was trying my best not to bring it home to her. And, I was able to live through COVID without working at all with Roden & Fields, and still being able to take care of my mom, and still being able to make sure that she had everything that she needed. She couldn't work. She couldn't work the entire time. And I will never be able to express how grateful I am for the community that RNF has. And not just the whole company, but our team. We just got back from an amazing.
We do have an awesome team.
Just got back, but it was so amazing. And so I just love each and every one of these people in this community. They have backed me. They have seen me at my worst, which I don't even really think they knew that was my worst. But they did see me at my best at the last convention, because I feel like they brought it out of me. So I'm just very I'm very thankful for the people that I have met, the relationships that I've made, the customers. And, even after my mom passed away January 9th of 2021, and I could not have gotten through this without a lot of things, but one of the things was my RF community. So I appreciate each and every one of you.
Absolutely. Man, Carla. And
What a
you're
story.
like, that's my wife.
I blabbed a lot. I could have said a whole lot more. I'm just like,
I know you could have. We could be here all night. We knew this would be a little longer tonight. We usually try to keep these to 20 minutes, but this is a big topic, and it's important, and it's important. It's just for so many reasons, and because we love you all out there, we want to help people, and we hope that you tag your friends into this, because we are doing some giveaways, by the way.
Yay.
I want to just mention real quick on the business, because Carla mentioned it. It's been life-changing for her. So my question for you is, what if it could be life-changing for you?
And it's way less expensive now for it to be life-changing than it used to be. Let's just go ahead and throw that out there.
You
can start your own business for like $75.
Yeah. In fact, I was dragging my feet waiting for them to actually start this program, because I didn't want to pay the higher fee.
Yes, people. We used to have to pay, $1,000, or, it was always been under $1,000, but big kits. And so the good news is we don't have stocked up products that are our own products. There's no buying your products so you can deliver them. Everything is shipped from the warehouse. It's all virtual online, everything that we do. And you get 25 starter conversation. These samples, a lot of these products that we've talked about tonight, the active hydration, the body hydration, total RF serum, bright eye, are all included, and Redefine, all included in that starter pack to help you share this goodness with people that you love. And there's a 60-day money-back guarantee on our business. You can run it from anywhere, anytime. You can travel to the beach with your family and fly to Colorado like Carla got to do.
Yes.
And it is a gift. And I proudly.
That's where my sister lives, by the way.
It is a gift.
And the paycheck is great. I'm not going to kid you, but it's knowing that we are helping others. We're not just selling something.
Mhm.
So
Yes. And I know that was big for you, Jan.
it was big
You
for
were
me.
like, I'm not selling.
big.
I want, but if I get to help people, I'm in. So
Right.
I'll start with those samples, and we'll see what happens. And then what happened, Jan?
Pew,
What
pew,
happened
pew,
before
pew.
What
Making
happened?
it rain.
That's right. I was passing them out like crazy.
Jan got a paycheck before Christmas, and I wanted to mention that. Some of you are kind of like, man, Christmas is coming up. The holidays are coming up.
Yeah.
I do want to say next month is our biggest month, of the year. We have a huge bonus program. You can earn paycheck, and you get to help people. You get to help people. So I want to just in closing, I want to honor some of these women that have fought this fight. Carla, this was your cousin, right?
This is my wife's cousin, second cousin. She had invasive invasive ductal, I can't remember, but it was breast cancer, and she passed away in July, and at 39 years old.
Yeah, 39. So young. My sweet friend Giselle, you guys, woo! I was pretty emotional thinking about her today because she's one that used our products through treatment. She's the one I talked to you about just a few minutes ago that had the brows and lashes, and just as a strong woman, and that she really fought hard through this, and she just passed October 13th. So this is very, very fresh. And she actually shared on our event last October. So my heart just even preparing for this today, and so many, her services are coming up. So we love you, Giselle, and we're praying for your family and kids and beautiful boys you leave with us. And there's Miss Kathy. That's Carla's sweet mama that she shared with us about, who passed was it January 2021?
Yeah, January 9th.
Just a few months ago.
Whew. Okay, and then look, sweet Beverly. This is Jan's mom.
So beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Jan, I know how much you love your mom and Meyer, and she's so special. So I want to, any other closing remarks? Let's bring Emily on. Emily is here somewhere. Hello, Emily.
Let's give away surprises.
Did you all know we had a surprise? Okay. Emily has been working in the background, and
she's amazing.
Yes. And so, what do you have for us, Emily? Take it away.
I have got 9 names for y'all today. These are $20 RF cash. I have Jamie Bencack, Kristen Clam, Nancy Kling, Andrea Brotherton, Melissa Hoover, Karen Park, Karen Kendall, Megan Monet, and then Mercedes Richardson. Congratulations.
All right.
All of them is purple today, and thank
Awesome.
you for time.
Okay, so
you're so amazing. Thank you so much.
thank you, Emily, for getting those names in the background. Yay!
Yes.
And my mom. Oh,
yes.
Awesome. My mama Nancy, who's actually, was one of the slides I shared. She won some, so she's going to be so excited because, as the winter hits, she's going to want that lip serum for sure. And
Nancy, I can help you spin that.
One more thing. This cup is, don't look at my nails because I color hair every day. I haven't colored a lot today, but this is my mom's master's cup from 2018. So I had to have my little water.
Yes.
This cup.
Awesome. And
Here's Mama.
Yes. That's right. Cheers to all these women, right? I got my water right here. Cheers to all these women and all of you out there that are really fighting this battle right now. Survivors, we applaud you. And here's what we want to do in closing. Okay, we're going to wrap it up with this. We want to give away $100. We're going to give 2 $50 gift cards to someone that's currently going through treatment. Could be male, female, could be anyone, not necessarily restricted to breast cancer, any kind of chemo treatment. What we want to ask you to do is just tag them below on this same video. There'll be a replay, and we would love to have you tag them. One of the reasons is because we want to help them, and we want to be able to give them products that is going to help them. So we're going to reserve that. Another thing we're doing is our team, particularly a portion of proceeds, is going to benefit the college fund for Giselle, and I'm proud to be able to announce that for her sons, that she leaves behind 3 sons. And another thing that I'm personally going to do from this and is give towards research, cancer research, because I've heard many of those that are going through treatment really talk about how key the research is, continually, donating towards that research. So I'm going to do that. And we encourage you to get with the person that invited you tonight. We want to help you. If there's anything you'd like to get for any loved one for Christmas coming up, or for yourself, I can flash those specials back up again.
Also, get your mammogram.
Yes.
Get the girls.
Get it. So awesome, ladies. I'm seeing lots of love on this tonight, you guys. And so I think we're feeling it out there. Did I leave out anything in closing?
I don't think so. I think we ran as fast as we could.
We did. I think
And
so.
as long as we did.
Yes. Well, this event warranted a little extra time tonight.
Yeah,
So
right.
I'm really glad to give this. Oh, look, here's someone. Mine is scheduled. Way to go, Anna. Get
Good,
Mine's
Anna.
November.
Yes.
It's coming up in November.
And
So-
Emily, thank you again for making us look so good up front with you working the backstage. We appreciate you.
Yes, getting those names ready. And congrats, get with the person. If we called your name out, we got a little goodie for you. We got
Yes.
our F cash. So thank you all so much, and have
Thank
a great
y'all.
evening. Thank you for tuning in. We love you.
Love
And
you.
here's to breast cancer awareness. All right.
All right.
Yay.